Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'd just like to start by saying thank you so much for all your support on my channel, for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations and coffees. It really means a lot and helps me keep the channel going. Now this is going to be a collective general reading, so obviously it won't resonate with all of you. However, you've probably been drawn to this reading due to the title, and if so, there could be some messages in this for you. But obviously not everything will resonate, this is general. So if you'd like more clarity via a private reading, then you could always book one, and the link is in the description box below. Now there's a little bit of a backstory to this reading before I begin. What was coming through, first of all, from Spirit last night was that some of you have cut off energies in your lives, whoever they may be, whether it's friends, family, colleagues, ex-partner. You've made that decision because you wanted peace and you feel better for it. And I feel that some of you, you might have just heard my cat meow there. Sorry everyone, that's why I had to pause my camera. She's just come in for a bit of attention like she does sometimes. She hasn't done that for a while actually in readings. Quite interesting. As she's got older, she's got more settled and just enjoys curling up on the sofa while I do my readings. But she does sometimes come on my lap as well. So what I was going to say was some of you experienced a lot of pain in your past and it pushed you to change. That's very common, actually. And if so, you're very strong. I just wanted to say that. Some of you have been through a lot, yeah. See, I'm getting emotions now, you might hear it in my voice. So, for this reading, I then sort of had loads of stuff come through. Last night, quite a few things, I wrote it all down, and then this morning, it was like messages. So I was guided to write them on card and make a little sort of homemade deck. Some of you who've been following me for a while will know that I sometimes make my own decks out of different things, once out of a tissue box. So for this one, I was thinking last night, oh, I haven't got enough cards, because I had loads of messages, about 60, that I wrote down. I was walking through my kitchen. Clearly Spirit guided me to look up at my calendar on the wall. It's a kitten calendar. And that was my answer. I thought, oh, of course, yeah, I can use the card from it. Obviously it's like, some of it's cards, some of it's flimsy paper, and make my own deck, which is what I've been doing this morning. And you'll see that here. So I said about it being kittens, here there's a ball of wool on a kitten on the back of this one. And I thought it's quite special actually that it's a calendar, because we might get extra signs, some of them, they've got the year, the date, like dates, numbers, so you might get extra messages from these. Now this is only about half the calendar, by the way. That was enough to do for this morning. We've got 99 messages here, by the way, in case you're wondering. I've got the rest to do, and obviously December is still on my wall, so I will be finishing this. But these messages are already very powerful. I did my own little reading with the cards this morning for myself, and they resonated so much. So I hope they do with all of you as well. And obviously, as I said, if this doesn't resonate, then just click off and hopefully there'll be another reading for you. Now, you may have cut people off in your past. Maybe you've just done it in your present, or maybe you're thinking about doing it. But obviously, trust your intuition. This reading is just a collective energy reading. It's not to guide you in any way. Make your own decisions. But I'm going to start with messages from here, And then we'll clarify with tarot cards as well. I may pull some more of these at the end. We'll just go with the flow. Yeah, they stick to each other a little bit because, you know, it's that sort of flimsy magazine sort of paper. That's just one, yeah. Okay, well, we're clearly getting family coming through for this reading. The bottom of the deck, disjointed family. And also here, family member. Now, I may do another reading on this because I feel this is a very tricky one if you have a karmic family, which is very common for some people. It can be very difficult to detach because of your belief system. You might think, well, it's family, you know, you have to stay with them for life. Well, actually, no, you don't. If it's karmic, karmic situations end. And so if you stay in that family network, let's say, then it will just continue. So we've got karmic cycles coming through. You've also got passed on relative come through here. Now, a few things with that. This could be an ancestor coming through to you in your dreams, sending you psychic messages, or someone who has just passed on and they're still in your energy. So take what resonates. I do have to say, I'm feeling for some of you, a relative, this could be future energy, a relative may pass on in the future. Just got to put that out there, won't be for all of you. This is someone who tried to buy your love in the past, and they may still be doing that right now. So, and it's really interesting, it links with never apologises as well. So what I'm getting is this energy is quite immature, doesn't know how to process emotions, has no remorse, so never apologises. However, they're not quite like an extreme narcissist, let's say. There's a little bit of remorse. And so what they'll do is try to buy your love by giving you gifts. Hoovering is a common one with narcissists. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But it's basically the act of hoovering things up. Here's a gift. Be quiet. We're not going to talk about what happened. Let's just move on. Now, I've experienced this myself with certain energies. How about you? And the thing is, you can forgive, yes. Forgiveness is very important for yourself. However, so are boundaries and not allowing the same cycle to keep continuing. So if they're not going to change and they're just going to keep doing this, trying to buy your love, never apologising for hurting you, then what can you do? Well, you can change. You can either cut them off. So I feel for some of you haven't cut them off. Yeah, because I'm getting emotions. Like there's fear. In a lot of people, this is what I find, clients I've worked with, they have a fear of detaching from a relationship. Could even be a love relationship for some of you. With a family member, could be husband or wife. There's a fear of doing it. But what would you gain? You might gain peace, freedom. Because some of you are not the same person as you were. So as I was saying about learning, from this. Maybe in the past you've just kept forgiving. Nothing changes. I feel your psychic abilities have increased. You've always had psychic abilities, we're all psychic, but for some of you, you're not the same person because you have these psychic abilities and you see through these people. It's very interesting how these two are in the middle. This is you, and this is maybe one past unloved one and one current family member who's doing this, and it's a disjointed family. So we'll leave that one at the top, and I'm just going to get some more because we might get a different situation come through. I was channeling a lot of anxiety there. So for some of you, you get very anxious when you're around these energies, especially if they're a narcissist. Yeah, as I said that, we get control freak come through as well. So it could be someone who controls you, makes you feel very anxious. Yeah, just wanted to point that out, the cat's eye. I was just getting spying with that one when I saw the eye. There's something about making your own deck. I don't mean just printing, but I mean actually, I cut all of these myself. So a lot of my energy went into these cards, cutting them, writing the messages. So they're very powerful because my energy is really in these cards. So I'm picking up on a specific group, I feel, in this reading. I may do another one in the future if you like this sort of reading. Wow, everyone, control your life. So we've got a controlling energy coming through here. Control freak, control your life, sleepless nights, loveless marriage. Yeah, I was feeling that. Could be a partner for some of you, there's no love there. Mind your own business. Could be something you want to say to them because they want to know, because they're a control freak. They want to know everything about what you're doing. We've got letting go. Maybe you're letting go of this energy. Could be a past energy. Quite a few here. Distorted masculine, feminine. Yeah. Took what is rightfully yours. You've been through a lot, really feeling that. Please give me a second chance. Could be something they've said over and over with that forgiveness I was saying about. Got colleague as well at the bottom of the deck. So as I said, take what resonates for you in terms of who this could be and whether it's past or present energy. Okay, as you can see, I've just sort of straightened things up a little bit, so it's a bit more centered. And what I've been guided to is this one right in the middle. It's quite interesting. Distorted masculine, feminine. I see this a lot in energies I've encountered in my life. Clients, people that they've been dealing with. So a distorted energy, obviously it isn't divine. It will be very toxic, low vibration. There'll be a lot of fear, blaming, projecting, onto you rather than going within and looking at their own shadow. And you could be their mirror, but they just don't want to look at themselves within. They don't know how to process emotions, is really what I'm feeling. Some of you might have had a lot of sleepless nights, really feeling that. Especially if you've had this controlling energy in your life. We're getting that with loveless marriage. Constantly feeling on tenterhooks is what I'm getting. Okay, Okay, so I'm just going to clarify then with tarot. I'm going to clarify this control your life, control freak. Some of you are being guided to control your life as well, take back control. Yeah, wow, that almost got stuck in my deck there. Yeah, as I said, that Ace of Cups, this is all about self-love, filling up your own cup, taking back control of your life, because if you have experienced something like this, someone controlling you, or a toxic family, you know, disjointed family we had come out there, you could be a people pleaser, in which case, as I said, you might feel you have to go and see them. It's your duty, it's your family. Well, no, it's not. First comes you, filling up your own cup. What's best for you? Yeah, because you've got the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. Some of you have been through a lot. It says that here. You've been through a lot. Wow, that's clarifying that one. You're still standing, but I feel some of you have had enough. You want to be in this energy, which I'm seeing is very peaceful, the yin yang. Meditation is your guidance here. And I'm also getting with judgment, like that energy will face their judgment. Their day will come for what they've done. And it's time for you also to sort of like reflect, do a lot of deep reflection. The 9, number of the Hermit, sort of assess what do you in your life. And it's very interesting how the camera cut out there. So maybe, you know, a message there to cut something out or someone out. You do have the message letting go. Let go, if that feels right for you. At the bottom of the deck we've got the World, which is about ending a chapter. This energy looks very free. So it seems this side we've got more of a marriage, control freak, and that side we've got a family. So we'll sort of clarify each, whichever one's for you. Let's have a look at letting go. The Hierophant definitely got a marriage coming through here, which it says there, loveless marriage. For some of you it's about learning. I had to just breathe there. I thought I couldn't breathe. Wow, I'm getting a lot of anxiety for this loveless marriage some of you have been in the past. Maybe it was a narcissist, or maybe you're in this right now. You're not sure what to do. For some of you it was about learning spiritual lessons. Let's get some more on this loveless marriage. Now this could have also been like your parents, for example, you know, your past, how it's affected you, judgment. Maybe some of you now are really reflecting on that. So you see, take what resonates for your situation. Yeah, wow. 3 of Swords fell out on top of it. So I really feel this is a marriage that ended in the past, and it was quite painful for some of you. You went through a lot with that energy. They were a control freak. You said, mind your own business. And it ended. Let's get some more on mind your own business. Yeah, I feel like some of you took control of your lives. You realised there's more out there for you. You might have even travelled, moved to a different country. She's holding the globe. I thought there's more out there for you. You made a decision that was maybe quite difficult, but I feel it was the right decision for you. Yeah, this one, took what is rightfully yours. Let's just clarify that one. So they might have taken, I'm feeling for some of you is they took a large chunk of your life. Some of you are thinking about that a lot. Or they might have physically taken something from you. This could even be a sibling. So is it about parents? And there was a sibling who did this. Yeah, this is like someone who spied on you. Wow, this links with a control freak. The cards are really syncing up here. Someone who was spying on you. Now the page can show a child. This is about sibling. But they might have, like, if it was a sibling, I feel like they went through your stuff a lot. They were very nosy. You said mind your own business. And they took things from you. They might have even sold them. You know, quite low vibrational stuff here. And what I'm suddenly getting is if that happened to you as a child, with a sibling, marriage, like, when I say marriage, I mean your parents, sorry. Your parents' marriage was also, like, had its own issues, is what Spirit's trying to say here. You might have then entered a marriage that was similar, situation that was similar. And you found yourself saying, mind your own business again. Maybe you said it when you were a child to your sibling. It's really interesting the way that's coming through. Let's clarify colleague. We've got colleague, pathological liar. So that's another message here coming through for some of you. I just want to point out this one. You are special, you will not be harmed. Okay, yeah, you've got enemy below that. What goes around comes around. Okay, so that's another message for someone out there. We're getting a lot of like little messages here. But for some of you, it's a colleague here, either current or from your past, pathological liar. They might have lied to get ahead, you know, to get promotion. Wow, yeah, I mean, see, really interesting. We had, yeah, sleepless nights, which is the same energy as the Nine of Swords. So all these cards are syncing up. So this colleague, or maybe, as I said, past relationship, marriage, caused a lot of sleepless nights and anxiety for some of you. Now this colleague lying could have spread stuff about you, and you're actually a light worker, I feel, very positive energy. You're a healer, you're here to help others. You're special, it's linking with that one. And you'll not be harmed by that energy, because people can come to their own conclusions. If someone's lying, could be a narcissist, it's very common for them to do this, to go around spreading false truths about you to make themselves look better and also to sort of play the victim. They're very cunning. Really getting a narcissist there. Smear campaign, that's it. With narcissists, yeah. I know quite a lot about narcissists, so may do a reading just on that Monday. Feeling with the Sun, the Queen of Wands, some of you came out of it in a positive light. You were seen in a positive light, by the way. You're a light worker. Very good manifester. Some of you walked away from that energy, I feel. That's a past energy. If it's not a past energy, if it's current, you're being guided here to keep your vibration high, be you, share your light, and if need be, move on. Yeah, with that letting go. It came out there. So let's now look that side. The disjointed family, first of all. These messages are coming through really quickly, by the way. You might notice that. I'm sort of getting quite a lot of energies come through. It's like Spirit's just coming through and saying the different, situations. Wow, everyone. Coven. This deck has some extra cards. 3 energies in particular here. This card speaks of family as well. Notice there are 3. Well, actually there are 4. There's a baby. So you may have felt like an outsider within your family, nuclear family, isn't it, with 4? Like the black sheep. And there may be some energies within your family who do this sort of stuff, rituals, black magic, got to put it out there. You might have really felt it at times coming at you. And, it can also be, by the way, just from someone saying things about you, cursing you. That can come your way as well. Okay, so that's pretty clear there. You may not even see some of those energies anymore, but they may still be doing this to you. But as we had here, you will not be harmed. The distorted masculine feminine there could be parents for some of you, or maybe one of your parents. Let's just have a look at that. We got the Hermit, yeah, someone in your home, definitely. I feel could be a Virgo. We've had Leo, Virgo come through in particular. I feel some of you are old souls. This is about you not fitting in. Like the Hermit, you're an old soul. You preferred to be, I'm getting emotions now, wow. When you were younger, you preferred to be alone because you wanted to be at peace. So she's holding a candle. You were like the light worker in your family, and there may have been a lot of chaos, confusion, noise around you in that home because of these distorted energies. They didn't know how to be, to just be like this. Maybe you could sit there like that and you were quite peaceful, and all around you, what I'm suddenly seeing in my mind's eye? Matilda, the film, if any of you've seen that. Yeah, she was very much like that, wasn't she? She loved reading, and then all around her, I'm just seeing that vision of the home, all that chaos with the parents. They were very much distorted masculine, feminine energies. So that's coming through. Let's see this passed on relative. And again, I'm getting anxiety. So I feel some of you felt very anxious when you were younger. Or even now, if you're around those people. Interesting how I put the cards. See the distance. You might live at a distance from them. You might have moved. You don't feel close to them at all, and you feel better for that. Yeah, you had to be very strong in that situation. And one of these energies could have passed on. That could be why that's come through. Yeah, Leo again. A distorted Leo energy can be very loud. They want to be in the limelight, but it sort of goes the wrong way, you know, maybe aggressive. I'm not saying this for all Leos, I'm saying distorted, by the way. So this person never apologised. Yeah, they thought they were always right. I'm feeling. But again, this is you. You were the light in that situation. You had an open heart. You accepted it for what it was for a long time. Or maybe you still are. I feel that some of you have forgiven as well. Because it's interesting, yeah, you're by the sea there. It's like you're throwing ashes. Or maybe you've gone out doors to say you forgive them, you know, to sort of let go. I'm really getting Cancer or Scorpio. Some of you are very intuitive. I feel, yeah, it's interesting. Just realised we've got psychic abilities there. Let's clarify psychic abilities. I feel that's you. Yeah, I feel that you have experienced some very challenging situations, people that have come at you. But notice they're both facing different directions. These are people you don't resonate with anymore. You might have turned your back already. You are very stable, secure, grounded. But in the past you weren't. I feel, you know, you had to deal with a lot. You went through a lot, as we had there. You've been through a lot. I'm really feeling that for this reading. And you've been through so much that you've evolved and grown into who you're meant to be, and you're not distorted, you know, like those energies are. You see them for what they are, and your psychic abilities have helped you with that as well. Yeah, I've just realised it says you're not the same person. I hadn't seen that, by the way. Let's just get another one on that. Yeah, you know what, I was just about to say you could be Libra. Yeah, Libra Taurus. Now, Empress, wow. That's amazing, because the Empress is not a distorted feminine, obviously. We had distorted feminine there, or masculine, should be that way. But you've come out on top. You've had a glow up, you're not the same person. I feel that you've spoken your truth, been very honest with those energies about what you see them do, about who you are now. You are just yourself, who you were meant to be. I'm feeling you might be very cold with those people, so they may still be in your life, but you're quite aloof and cold. You have boundaries in place, or maybe this is something you're thinking of doing. For some of you, this distorted feminine could be your mother, the Empress. And that links now with family member. It's really interesting how they're all leading into each other, isn't it? Like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, let's have a look at family member. Who I do feel is a female. But for some of you, it's both your parents, I feel. Yeah. With the Chariot, yin yang, that's divine masculine, divine feminine energies. So it could be either. Cancer has come through there, as I was feeling. That's some of your signs. Some of you, with the Chariot, you moved away. You moved at quite a distance from those people to get away. Yeah, because this is linking with distorted masculine, feminine, again. They are dark energies, you know. They're They could have experienced addiction, been very negative, narcissist. You know, we're looking at these two, the Empress versus the Devil. This is what you may have found. You're the empath, very loving, giving, nurturing Empress, versus this dark energy who may be very gluttonous, overdrink, swear, be abusive, you know, all very low vibrational stuff. And they've tried to control you. See how he's dragging these two energies for a long time in your life, but you've broken free, or you want to, you've maybe cut them off. And I feel that you won over that energy. An empowered empath is someone you don't want to meet if you're that energy. Yeah, I know all about that myself. We got Capricorn as well coming through. So, try to buy your love. Now that really links with narcissists, like I was saying before about the hoovering. Very common to like hook you back in. They'll be all charming as well. They'll come, maybe send you something, or sort of come to your house, give you chocolates, be all, you know, all lovely. Everything's fine. Swept under the carpet because they don't know how to regulate their emotions, deal with emotions. That's how they do it. They just buy your love. So let's get one and buy your love. Death, which is about transformation. Scorpio energy coming through again. I feel some of you saw through this. In the end, you changed. As I said right at the beginning, your pain pushed you to change. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, the moon, which speaks of deception, things that are happening behind the scenes. There could have been a lot of backstabbing, talking about you. Things you didn't see, but you felt it with those psychic abilities. Because the moon can also speak about intuition, psychic hits. Now, I've got to say, this person's at the edge of a cliff. This could be their ending one day. Just sort of getting calmer. Just got to put that out there. Yeah, wow. Now, doesn't that completely depict what I was just saying about empath versus narcissist? Excuse me. Wow, getting a blocked throat chakra now. Yeah, see, there's the dark energy, sword down, negative. There's you, the light worker, sword up. You've seen them for what they are. You've called them out as well, I feel. Or you want to. You said your truth. You unblocked your throat chakra because you changed. And I feel for a lot of you, when you changed and saw things differently, that's when you saw through that energy and exactly what they are. And that may have caused a lot of tension and conflict between you both. Again, this could be a sibling really feeling that. Or maybe, yeah, parent, again, coming through. Obviously we had colleague there as well. So that's really interesting. And then, yeah, bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. There's you. You might now be single, but you're very happy. You might live alone. You might have done very well for yourself and you feel in your haven, at peace. That's what you deserve. Wow, everyone, that felt really, because we went through a lot of different situations there. That was quite a lot for me. I'm sort of feeling a lot of anxiety and adrenaline come over me. You might hear it in my voice. I just want to pull any more of these, any other messages from this one before we close this out, and I'll finish with some oracle messages for you. Yeah, ancestral baggage. So you may be carrying, stuff from your ancestors for a long time. You might have broken the ancestral curse with this Nine of Pentacles by living on your own, doing well for yourself. No remorse, that's linking with the narcissist. Narcissists will never fully show remorse. Angels are around you. You may really feel that, especially if these energies are getting at you. Psychic attacks. Wow, cut them off. It's come out now. And that flew out on Death. So you're being guided here to make a change, if you haven't already, and cut them off. Maybe speak your truth first. Just call them out. Say whatever it is you want to say with that blocked throat chakra that came through. Anything else from these cards? Okay, wow. Now that flew out that way on purpose. I feel we got some numbers. 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26. Could be significant dates for some of you. Childish. Yeah, that links with a narcissist again. And peace offering, yeah. The hoovering. Really getting narcissists. So I feel maybe being guided to do something on narcissists, actually. Because that's what they do, as I said. They may even do that, with that being next to cut them off. They may say, can I come and see you? I really want to see you. Shinks with the Chariot. Can we, sort of find peace? Can you forgive me? Playing victim. Yeah, so like, oh, but I really wanted to see you. Come on, I'm family. That's what I'm hearing suddenly now. Playing victim, yeah, that's another one that you'll get from these childish energies who haven't learnt to regulate their emotions. They'll keep doing that, saying, you make me feel like I'm not good enough. Well, actually, that's how they feel about themselves deep down, but they don't want to do the shadow work, so they'll blame it on you. Okay, let us know if any of this resonates in the comments. Obviously it won't all, but hopefully some of it will. I'm going to finish with a Heal Yourself Oracle card, so hopefully a healing message for you. Close out the reading. Wow, self-love. I love it, everyone. They're really linking up, aren't they? Because we had that right at the beginning. I said, fill up your own cup. That's the most important thing. Put yourself first. And don't see it as being selfish. You're putting your own needs first, rather than doing what others want. Maybe you just want to be alone. How about over the holidays? What are you going to do? Maybe some of you have made the choice to be alone, or maybe for Thanksgiving you decided that as well, rather than be around the drama. You're being guided to discover your life purpose. Could be music. Really getting light workers coming through. I feel for some of you this is like why you went through what you went through. To get to where you are, to be able to love yourself and then help others. Well, excuse me everyone. Yeah, blocked throat chakra again. So some of you really need to express yourselves as well. But with it blocking, maybe these people have tried to silence you. And with the self-love, you're saying, no, I'm going to say whatever I want to say. Maybe it's something about them. You got soulmate. Yes, for some of you this was your ex-partner, because we had the marriage. But for some of you, this is a message of hope that you will find your soulmate. I'm getting with that one. A balanced connection coming through there. once you achieve this self-love. And you are the phoenix rising. That's a wonderful one to end on. 32 breaks down to a 5 for change and freedom. With this transformation, that really links the flying free image there. And we're sort of seeing it there as well. So once you love yourself, put yourself first, you will raise your vibration, discover your purpose, possibly find your soulmate, and you'll just keep rising and growing. This is also 14 breaking down to a 5. So a relationship that could really change your life. I feel there. Wow, everyone, I'm going to leave that there because that was quite overwhelming actually for me. I need to sort of go and ground myself now. But I really hope you've enjoyed this reading. Let me know if you liked it with these new cards. I think they were quite interesting actually, to help us go a bit deeper into sort of the more general, smaller collective messages rather than global. But I'll be back to do another reading soon. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe if you like what I do. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you soon.